Just the other day, Anthony Joshua was recently knocked out in the 5th round by Daniel Dubois, and the conversation is back. Does Anthony Joshua have a glass jaw? Now, anyone who's hit by any punch and knocked out, everybody immediately says they have a glass jaw. But is that really true in the discussion when we're talking about Anthony Joshua? Does he have a glass chin? Now, what actually is a glass chin? A glass chin or a glass jaw refers to somebody who they can't take clean punches. If you hit them clean, they're going to break down because they're fragile. They can't take punches. That's what a glass chin or a glass jaw is. Look at Joshua's career. He's never been knocked down or hurt by anyone who isn't an elite level fighter. Whether it's Klitschko, Ruiz, or now Dubois, every fighter who has hurt AJ has been world-class heavyweight. And they got some serious knockout power. This alone suggests his chin isn't made of glass. Now against some top-level elite boxers, but not the pinnacle. Guys like Joseph Parker and Dillian White, AJ was able to get hit by them flush and stay composed and keep boxing. So if his chin really was made of glass, would he have survived those fights? So why is AJ knocked down? Why is Anthony Joshua knocked to the ground? If it's not his chin, could it be his defense? Could it be his ring IQ, his know-how, when what to do in the situation when you are hurt? Now, let's look at the Klitschko fight when he was knocked down. It was a perfectly placed punch that could knock down anyone. But let's focus on his reaction when he's hurt. Now, when AJ is hurt, he tends to fight fire with fire. He just goes into some frantic mode of throwing punches. He thinks he's defending by just creating a lot of traffic with his arms, but he's not really thinking and seeing punches come towards him. And consequently, he's usually hurt even more. He doesn't give himself time to recover. He doesn't really hold and create a new style of fighting where he wants to weather the storm. Now, we even saw in the Dubois fight, there was times where Joshua got hurt and he was just frantically throwing his arms around. I'm not sure what he was doing. He looked really novice for a world level fighter. And now in contrast, we look at Daniel Dubois, and when he was hurt, he took a backward step. He went to the ropes. He didn't just recklessly punch. He stayed tight. He looked for the opening. You could clearly see he was looking down the pipe. He saw Joshua's hand drop. Boom, and he let his right hook go. Now that's ring IQ. That's boxing experience. That's your boxing know-how. You know what to do in what situations. Joshua, on the other hand, doesn't have that. I'm not sure if it comes back from the amateur days where you drill it into it's drilled into your subconscious brain. He doesn't seem to have defensive discipline, so that when he's hurt, he can just revert straight back to his defense. Instead, he brawls and he throws punches and he goes toe to toe. And that's what it comes down to. It comes down to your defensive discipline, and that's a part of your ring IQ. So it looks as though Joshua's lacking ring IQ rather than he is having a solid chin, because these are big boys, these are heavy hitting guys. I think they've weighed around 18 stone. 18 stone boys, these are big boys. The truth is, any 18 stone professional boxer who's the elite level, if they touch you, you are going down, and that's just the end of the story. Joshua's problem doesn't seem to be that he can't take the punch, because when punches, just even sometimes when punches hit him clean, he doesn't go down, he stays up. But then when he's hit clean and he's rocked, he's not thinking, let me recover. He's thinking, let me get my own back, whilst he's still hurt. Another point is, if AJ really had a glass chin, would he have got back up, was it 4 or 5 times against Daniel Dubois? Would he have got back up against Klitschko and ended up winning the fight? No, it would be impossible. If he had a glass chin, when he goes down, he would be knocked unconscious. He hasn't got a glass chin. He's able to recover, but then in certain fights, he fought the same game plan and it didn't end up good for him. Previously in the past against opponents like Klitschko, it worked well for him in that moment, but recovering when you're hurt that's just something that you're going to have to do in 9 out of 10 fights, or you will get stopped. Now, in the end, I think it's true for all boxers. It's about how you react when you're hurt. We saw Floyd Mayweather rocked to his boots against Shea Mosley. He held on so much, he held on so tight. The referee was a Kenny Bayless. He had to literally peel Mayweather off his opponent. Because Mayweather knew he needed every second he could get holding on. Is Mayweather chinny? We've only seen Mayweather hit flush a handful of times, and a handful of times he's been rocked. So, is he chinny? Is he chinny? No, because it's elite level boxing. You're gonna get rocked. This is the game. You're gonna get rocked, but you have to know what to do when you're rocked. And Amir Khan's another one. He's rocked and been knocked out so many times, but he's never just hit flush and finish other than Brady's Prescott. He's hit flush, he gets back up, he recovers slightly, but he just fights and fire with fire. And this again is the same issue with Joshua. If you saw Joshua knocked down by Daniel Dubois and he went straight back to a tight guard, boxing defensively, came back later on, he could have easily reversed the time he could have easily, sorry about that tongue twister, reversed the tables and stopped Daniel Dubois. This is the facts. But it's the ring IQ that he lacks, the defensive discipline that he lacks, that consequently sees Anthony Joshua getting stopped when he's rocked. So to conclude, Anthony Joshua does not have a glass chin, but instead he lacks experience and boxing IQ. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's get the debate going. Does Anthony Joshua have a glass chin or not? Because I really think he doesn't. Let me know.